it is Kara with the bag holder, and we are going to make a braided bread pizza. Now, we have bought fresh pizza dough from the store. This is like, what is this, $2.40? So we're gonna have fun doing this. It's already sticky because it's been sitting out a few minutes, so I'm gonna add the flour. No matter what, you will have to have flour to roll out your pizza dough. So I'm going to take it out of the bag, and I already have flour in my work area. There's a few things that you're definitely going to need. You are going to need a rolling pin. You are going to need dough. You need a pizza cutter or knife so that we can cut it so that we'll be able to braid it. You need pizza sauce. You can use marinara or Alfredo. You need cheese, and if you're like me, you need lots of cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. You can use an egg wash for the topping. We're gonna actually use the garlic butter that we made in a previous video. And then you need toppings. We've got pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, cheese. We're pretty generic here, but we're gonna do a plain Jane braided bread. We wanna show you how to make it. So first off is we've got the flour in our work area. Now, if you don't have a table like we do, we're very fortunate to have a basically baking pastry table. Put wax paper down and then put your flour so you don't have to worry about making a mess in a small space. You want to make sure that your rolling pin as well has flour on it so it does not stick to your dough. You want to start from the middle, roll it down. Start from the middle, roll it up. Same thing all the way down. Now this is going to take a few minutes because it has a mind of its own, but you will see very quickly that we will be able to get it out. We are getting it rolled out. It took us, about 45 seconds to a minute, and I'm gonna have my little sidekick finish it out. But the goal is to get it pretty thin. If you look, it's about 1/4 of an inch, and we need it kind of a rectangle shape, and that's how we're going to be able to do it. So little munchkin, you keep rolling, practicing. Use your arms. I've gotten the exercise for the day. Perfect. All right, we have our dough rolled out. You can see, you just need to make sure you keep flour underneath it so it does not stick. Perfect. And what we're going to do now is we are going to add our ingredients. We are going to start from the center. Because we're making a braided bread, we want to keep it right down the center. I hope you guys can see it. So you want to leave at least probably 1.5 inches on the sides because we're going to cut these and all the ingredients will be in the middle. So we've got our sauce. We're going to add sauce. I'm not heavy on the sauce. No one in our family is. So we're going to add it right down the middle. And then just use the back side of a spoon to rub it in. Okay. We've spread out the sauce. Again, I've left about 1.5 inches on the sides. If I have a little bit, it's not a big deal. It's just gonna get it a little messy. Let's add our toppings. You can put any topping you want. If you have sausage that's already cooked, hamburger, ham, pineapple. You can even do breakfast, which we're gonna do a breakfast bread. But this one we're gonna just do pepperoni, mushroom, onions, and of course cheese. You decide how much you want. Again, you're going to put all your meats and toppings down the center, just like we did with the sauce, so don't stray outside your sauce line. We're going to add the pepperoni there. I'm gonna go ahead and get my mushrooms. And I love pepperoni, my husband loves pepperoni. Now, he does not like onions and mushrooms, so I'm actually gonna only do this on half so that we can share this because this is a hearty portion. And then I'm gonna do my onions on this half as well. And now we need cheese, cheese, cheese. Of course, as you know, I am a cheeseaholic, and so I will not skimp, and I'll do a double cheese all the way down. Oh, we have got all of our ingredients. I added the cheese, nice, again, down the center. Hopefully you guys can see. Now what we need to do is we need to use our knife or our pizza cutter, and we are going to cut so that we're able to braid it. So we're gonna start at the top. We are going to do, where we do it on one side, where we slice it on one side, we're gonna slice it on the other. And this is our biggest, fattest part. Hopefully you can see how big that is. This is the fat part. And then we're going to cut 1, and they're about an inch apart. 2, 3, 4, stop. Same side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Now we're going to cut the opposite way. We're coming down, so we're going to cut down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, can you see all these little designs that we've got going right here? Perfect. Now we're going to start to braid. We start from the top. We're going to pull this baby right inside, just like this. See how I pull it right inside? And we've got the smaller ones. We're just going to braid it 1 across, across, 2 across, across. Now mind you, some of your toppings may stick out like this little onion. You can pop it in there, no big deal. Same thing, across, across. So we're on 3, across, across. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. We're gonna go across. Now we're gonna start in the middle. And actually I'm going to use this middle one and we are going to tuck it right in the middle. Perfect. Now we're halfway in between, so let's go ahead and pull this side up. And we'll go 1, 2. 1, 2. Whoop, and this is our last one. 1, 2. And again, you can see, boop, boop, doop. This one's fatter because I've got ingredients here. But do you see how we've braided this right in here? And as this cooks, it's gonna look so pretty. Do you see that? Just like this. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to get our wax paper. We're going to transfer our braided bread right on top of our wax paper. Do you see how pretty this looks? Again, this side is a little fatter, but this side is thinner because it just has pepperoni and cheese. But it doesn't matter, it's gonna taste yummy and it's gonna look so super duper pretty. Now, we need to top it so that it has a nice shine when we're done. So we're gonna use, you can use egg wash, and if you don't know what egg wash is, watch one of our videos. Basically, in a quick term, it's just a cracked egg that you rub on any type of pastry or dough to give it a golden shine. We are going to use this garlic butter just to give it a really good flavor. So we're good. So we're gonna pop this braided bread right inside the oven at 375 for about 20 to 22 minutes, and we'll see you on the other side. Well, our pizzas are in the oven. I do want to show you something that's really easy. When you have your flour area, and you probably already know this, I'm just repeating myself. When you have the area with the flour, wipe it dry, because if you wipe it with a wet towel, you're basically going to make a glue. A paste that will be there take far longer and probably still not come up after the 2 or 3 wipes you made. So wipe it dry and then you can wipe it wet. Here she is. All done, stuffed with mushrooms, onions, and pepperoni on one side, and then stuffed with just pepperoni on the other. Oh, you can see our focaccia bread in the back. Doesn't she look fabulous?